Well, cold and snowy weather is always a good excuse to stay home and read a good book.
Madison Magazine is back with its list of books written by local authors to read in the new year. Managing editor Andrea Bailing is back with a look at some of those books. Hi, Andy.
Hi,
Happy
Andy.
New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Thanks for having me on. We've got a lot of great books that are out right now from local authors.
We have a lot of great
And the
authors
weather,
in our area.
the weather is perfect to curl up, as we said, and do that. So what are we starting with?
Yep. The first one we have, I'm really excited about this as a fan of this author, Shoulder Season by Christina Clancy. You can pre-order it now. It's on sale July 6th. Comes on the heels of her debut novel, The Second Home, which I read and loved. And in her second book, you get to meet Sherry Taylor, who's a 19-year-old newly orphaned girl from East Troy in 1981 who decides to become a bunny at the Playboy Resort in neighboring Lake Geneva, which totally surprised me. I had no idea that that's an actual place. And is now Grand Geneva Resort. Yeah, so really a fun book to pick up just to learn more about this fascinating real life setting, but then you'll also probably fall in love with the characters too.
All right, up next.
Up next, we have A Small Earnest Question by J.F. Riordian. And even before we put this reading list together, we'd reached out to local bookstore folks to ask for fall reading recommendations. And Charlotte from Mystery to Me told us this was a good one to pick up, which follows the life and times of characters living in Door County's Washington Island. And the author is actually from the island. And it's been called a modern-day Jane Austen, which is high praise. And Charlotte says it's a good book to pick up for a relaxing read. It's not a very high-stakes drama, so it's a nice break from the world we currently live in.
You had me at modern-day Jane Austen. Is that a Madison author?
She lives in Washington Island, so she creates this cast of characters, and this is the fourth book in a series about Washington Island. So,
All right, up next.
Up next is the United States of Cocktails, which is a little bigger than this author's last book, The Bloody Mary, that he wrote in 2017. But Brian Bartles, who currently lives in Madison and Cohen's Settle Down Tavern, he released his latest this past September. And there's a cocktail for every state and the District of Columbia, at least two featured as the representative cocktails. And he tries to make one a classic cocktail and the other a modern cocktail for the best of both worlds. So this is a good bar cart book.
So what's Wisconsin's cocktail?
You'll have to pick it up,
Okay,
Mark,
all right.
and find out.
I guess an old-fashioned, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah.
All right, finally?
Finally, last but not least, The Last Watch by J.S. Dews. And early reviews for this one say they're name-dropping Battlestar Galactica, Game of Thrones, and The Expanse. So you can imagine how excited the sci-fi reading community is for this one. And it's the debut novel of J.S. Dews, who's a Madison-based author. And her this sci-fi tale is character-driven, featuring a motley crew of underdogs, and it's being called a funny, heart-pounding page-turner. So it will likely become a must-read for 2021. And it's available for pre-order now and goes on sale April 20th.
I was just going to ask you that. Yeah, are all the books available? Are all the books available wherever you find books?
Yes, yep. And the first one, the Shoulder Season and Last Watch, they're for pre-order right now because they come out in 2021. But the other two, A Small Earnest Question and United States of Cocktails, are available where books are sold.
We are blessed with so many good authors in this state.
Totally. We have a list of 16 book picks on our full list, and then 4 children's books and 3 poetry books, too. So we have even more on our full list.
Happy reading in the new year. Andy, Happy New Year to you. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys too.
The reading list is live on the Madison Magazine website right now and will be in the February print edition. You can also read about what else is going on in the Madison area this month by picking up a copy of the January edition of Madison Magazine.